Hello and welcome to another epic match of StarCraft. We have got FlasH versus StarDust. Now have a look at that record down the bottom there. StarDust has actually beat FlasH once, which I've watched a lot of games, guys, but I haven't seen that game. I'm sorry I can't tell you much about StarDust except he plays for Airforce Ace. But FlasH, of course, being the #1 ranked player, StarDust I think is ranked around the 60s. So if there's a player that actually has a chance of beating FlasH, it's him based on his previous record. And if you followed the Pro League this season, FlasH of course coming off a 14-game winning streak. And then he lost to Deer, and if you don't want to know what happened there, stop listening now. But FlasH kind of shot himself in the foot because he didn't scout the robo facility and cancelled. He built turrets, but he cancelled them because he didn't think he was going to need them. So FlasH losing that way, but he did recover. He did beat Lita last week in a TVT. So FlasH recovering there, and his game's kind of changed up. If any criticism for FlasH, he can be too economically greedy. There was this time where he did 14 CC all the time and kind of lost to that, but he's still always out, macroing like a beast. And I guess to respond to his criticism, he has changed his game. He is being a lot more aggressive, and if you've seen some of the other FlasH games I've cast, it's usually FlasH that takes the early aggression. Because in the past, FlasH would just respond, see what you're doing, and just do the perfect counter to it. But FlasH kind of taking the momentum back now and playing more aggressively. So we're going to have Terran versus Protoss, FlasH versus StarDust, SK versus Airforce Ace. Airforce Ace at the bottom of the table, so this match doesn't mean that much to them. They can't get to the finals, they're just doing it out of sheer pride. StarDust with a win record 1 versus 0 against FlasH, so if anyone can do it, he can. I can't wait to see what's happened. So yeah, thanks guys for subscribing to my channel. If you have, please give me feedback, because the more feedback I get, the more I do, and I'm kind of doing this for the community. So if you guys like it, please let me know. And FlasH sending out an SCV straight away. And yes, I am talking a bit softer in this commentary because there are people asleep in my house at the moment. So FlasH, like I talked about before, is going to be playing more aggressively. Maybe he thinks he can cheese the person from Airforce Ace, or maybe he's expecting people to cheese FlasH because he's so unbeatable. But FlasH going out with some early aggression, going to go to the middle of the map and plant a barracks down. Now the reason they pick the middle is just because you don't know where your opponent is. So that's the closest point to all 3 other bases, but not getting yet. So FlasH playing aggressively, only 1 barracks though, so it could just be a forward racks. It's not an all-in build, but it is some early aggression. If you were to plant the 2nd barracks down, your economy is screwed and you have to follow through with that attack. But FlasH showing how powerful 1 racks bunker rush can be. There was an awesome game with FlasH. I think I casted that. I can't remember who he was versing, but it was against Protoss. He planted about 14 bunkers down and just did a massive bunker leapfrog. Absolutely ridiculous build, but FlasH pulled it off. So early gateway going up there for StarDust, so he's not going to 14 next, which means he has a chance at defending against this rush, and gas going down for StarDust there. So standard kind of tech build there. He's not 14 nexusing, he's not 2 gating, he's just going to go up his tech tree. And it will be interesting to see if he can defend this early rush there. So SCV's going out not to plan anything. I think they're just going for a scout. So FlasH keen to find out where to send his Marines, and we have an exciting game already. Can FlasH kind of redeem himself after losing 1 game out of 15 this season? So we have 1 Marine in the middle there. SCV going to have a look at the probe. They're going to kind of clash parts there as StarDust sends out his scout. He has no idea this is coming, but he does have 1 gate down, so he probably will be prepared, as I think a Psycore goes up for StarDust there, so working on his tech. So 2 Marines coming in now, they're going to see that from the probe. StarDust is going to know the game is up there, looks kind of slightly worried as the bunker goes down at the front there. So FlasH being fairly conservative with his bunker play there, not putting it in range of buildings, but possibly going to leapfrog it. But a lot of probes coming the line off there, so those probes are going to try and defend that as the probes almost take down the bunker. They take 1 probe down, but all this time those probes are attacking, they're not mining, which is good for FlasH. So 3 Marines now taking out another probe. as the SCVs kind of block. It's a bit of a retreat cat and mouse game here as the bunker finally goes up now, but one zealot's out attacking it, and can the Marines get to the bunker? If the Marines can get to the bunker, they'll be out of in a good position, but it looks like that bunker's going to go down there. The Marines just can't get close enough to it. The one zealot out there kind of threatening them as all those, yes, finally, so StarDust defends, the bunker does go down, but there's 4 Marines there with 3 SCVs there, just got to push in a bit closer there, take out that one zealot, and the rest is probes, but no, a goon coming out now, shield battery going down. So as FlasH works on his tech, so he's not going to commit to this, he is going to try and go up his tech tree as his army kind of pulls away there. So StarDust defending the bunker rush at the start of the game. No, it's kind of back on there, 1 goon, 3 probes versus 4 Marines and 3 SCVs to block, but pretty soon, I know I don't see goon range being upgraded. I was going to say the goons could outrange those Marines, but FlasH not committing to this, getting his bunker down at his front door, so I think that's it for the early attack. The bunker rush failed, and I'm not sure who came out ahead. I'm going to say FlasH is probably slightly ahead there. I mean, he did sacrifice a bit to his economy going for that early barracks in the middle, but StarDust had 6 SCVs off the line for a very, very long time there. So I'm going to say FlasH with an early advantage, slightly early advantage in this game. And as I say always in my games, StarCraft is like a seesaw. You get one advantage, which you get another, you get another, you get another, until the seesaw tips in your favour and you win the game. So 2 goons coming in now, so being fairly aggressive, and that looks like it's going to get surrounded there. StarDust forced to retreat there. Those 2 goons can't take on that many that many Marines, and they had a bunker nearby they could retreat to as well. So FlasH getting a scout there, but not seeing if he took that nexus at the top there, but FlasH can probably assume he hasn't, as FlasH kind of works on his own factory and his expansion there. So FlasH, after that kind of early aggression, just going to go into a more normal build, trying to expand, get his economy back up as the EB goes down in case some crazy tech build is coming, because FlasH didn't get a scout on the top area there. There could be a hidden base up there, but probably not in his mind. So StarDust now in the position where he has to do something to win the advantage back, and when you're losing in StarCraft you have to do something risky. So his 2 options are to expand like a madman and take 2 bases, as that Rax kind of just does some extra scouting as well. Yeah, so StarDust options, he can try to out-expand, or he can maybe do some crazy tech rush and trying to rush back at FlasH, and it's kind of counterintuitive, but when you're in a bad position in a game you have to do something risky. So I guess, but looks like StarDust is just playing standard, trying to get his expansion down, so both players are going to be equal on bases. I was going to say if he wanted to, he could counter by like double expanding or by doing some crazy tech rush, but both players look like they're just going to go for normal builds here. I'd probably say FlasH is slightly ahead, but we will see what happens there. 1 factory going down, researching something. It's probably going to be siege mode, so he can defend his front, as that really annoying barracks there, which did some damage at the start of the game. He's going to see that nexus going up, which is what FlasH wanted to see, and that's the advantage of doing a forward racks. Zealot being glitched through on FlasH's baits there, so going to get a bit of a scout and do a bit of harassment, and luckily enough for him, he saw it with his floating buildings, so he is going to be prepared for it, but it is going to be a bit of a nuisance as the tank goes up at the front, turrets going down, so FlasH is going to be prepared. He's learnt from his last game not to cancel his turrets, as we've got some Marines coming in just to usher that zealot away. And yes, I don't have my fully excited voice on in this game, but FlasH is expanding at the back of his base there, which timing on that was a bit off, because StarDust is going to see that and know FlasH is taking that expansion. What is going on here? Sorry, I can't yell, I have to whisper because there's people asleep, but StarDust is just taking his balls and putting them on the table, because he is building 3 gates and a robo outside FlasH's base. He saw that expansion and he thought it's time to attack here, so StarDust has gone all in. He's put his balls on the table. It is all or nothing. This is it, the game is on. This attack has to work, otherwise StarDust will lose the game. They're only 1 factory out from FlasH versus 3 gates in a robo, so he could possibly win this game. FlasH is expecting some sort of tech there. He's got his armory up, rather than another factory. So StarDust being absolutely ballsy here, this could actually win in the game there. FlasH has been a bit too greedy getting that extra expansion there. If FlasH scouts this, he'll be in a good position, but I don't know if he will, and that's how Deer beat FlasH, because FlasH did not scout his robo, and we have a bit of a mini army out here, so the attack could be on. This is exciting stuff here. The shuttle is out so he can zealot bomb the tanks, and it looks like he's going to go for a bit of an elevator on the back ridge there, but he has seen it. Luckily that engineering bay was in the right position. He saw that first zealot. He's going to see the army come in now. So good scouting there by FlasH there, but still hasn't seen the big thing. As the two goons come in taking out that turret, they're going to get hit by the siege fire and draw back there. So FlasH defending in his first effort, but it looks like the shuttle's going to come in and do some zealot bombs on the tank there. The 4 Marines could usher that away, but yes, they're shooting at the shuttle there. Zealot going down, possibly taking down the tank. The first tank goes down, the goons move in to take out the second tank there as the zealots go down there, but those goons are still alive, and StarDust has taken down all the tanks, so he is in a good position. There's 2 vultures there, but I don't think they've got the mine upgrade as the reinforcements come in. That's the advantage of having the close gateways, and StarDust is attacking the SCVs at that third base there, which FlasH got way too greedy as the more zealots come in there taking down that turret, so his shuttle has more of a free reign. 1 tank coming in now, but 1 tank might not hold it off as the tank kind of attacks and retreats, and he's got a goon on the front door as well, outranging that bunker. Goliath out now, which was just quick to build, but it's not going to be that strong against the army there as he kind of chases that tank. Yes, tank goes down, so no tanks down for FlasH here. This attack could work, and a Reaver! Oh, massive Scarab going down there. Reaver, and another Scarab taking down more SCVs here, so FlasH in a very bad position. That proxy robo, a great idea. He's got no goons. Ace is excited. This attack sorry guys, this attack is on. StarDust has not lost the game to FlasH yet in his life, and it looks like he might be in with a chance this time as the goons again push the front, as that one Reaver there just comes and be's annoying, but the Goliath may usher it away there, but it's Reaver versus Goliath. The Goliath's gone the wrong way, running away from the Scarab. Trying to the tank hits, another tank going down there, so FlasH digging into his positions there. He's got SCVs fighting for him, his tanks are chilling by the turrets, and finally the shuttle goes down there, but the Reaver is still in his base killing all his dudes there as another tank goes down here. So very small battles at the moment there. That goon going down there, it's like 1 Reaver versus 1 tank. SCVs bringing off the line to fight, and you know you're desperate when you're fighting with SCVs. That Reaver still has not been down. It's got about 10 kills there, and finally an army here chilling at the back of his base there. 3 goons rushing in to take it out, and that Reaver just dominating FlasH's base there. So FlasH being a bit too greedy here, not expecting this attack, but looks like it's going to get chased down. That Reaver finally going down there, so FlasH may recover, but no, there's more reinforcements coming in. 3 factories now out for FlasH. He's got 3 Goliaths and 1 tank, but he doesn't have a critical mass of tanks to fend off these goons, and StarDust confident enough to not produce zealots, just producing goons because he feels he can take down the tank there. So StarDust just kind of camping out, going to take down the natural air, because FlasH does have a bit of an army now. He's going to be able to take that. He takes some tank shells there. So FlasH kind of half defending, but he's forced to lift off his natural expansion, which means StarDust is going to start to grab a economic advantage there, having 1 more gas, but shuttle again coming in. Is it going to go in the back door? Does it have a Reaver in it? That's the question, I think. He's just going to do some more bombs on the tank there, which is going to be hard because FlasH does have Goliath. He was expecting some shuttle play, but now the final attack comes in, dropping that goon. Yes, there is a Reaver in the shuttle, takes out the 3 Goliaths there. Takes out the tank with the Reaver as well. There's tanks in the back there, but there's not critical mass of tanks. And massive Reaver Scarab going down, taking out all the SCVs there. 1 tank going down. Final tank going down there. 4 goons and a Reaver. Look at the smile on his face. It's GG. Oh my god, I can't believe StarDust won that game. Look how happy he is. He has won 2 games against FlasH. FlasH has not beaten him, taking the first game for Ace. So massive underdog there. Firebat Hero could not win for me on Ace, but StarDust out of nowhere takes down FlasH. I'm sorry guys, I can't yell. There's people in my house asleep, so I'm just whispering. I hope the sound turns out okay on this. But FlasH cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. He got too greedy after doing a cheese build. He went to a double expand. Did not expect StarDust to be so ballsy and just build 3 gates in a row outside of his base. FlasH did not scout. When he lost to Deer, he did not scout the robo. When he lost to StarDust, he did not scout those bases, which just proving FlasH seems unbeatable unless you can hide something from him. That's the way to go. You have to deny FlasH a scout, and if you do that, you can win. Awesome game from StarDust there. I just wish Firebat Hero won against anyone. So go Ace. I hope you can do it.
발전시키고 있습니다. 왜냐하면 이용호를 공략하기 위해 다른 선수들이 더 많은 걸 들고 오거든요. 그런데 이용호 공략법 이런 것이 이제 인터넷에 떠돌 정도인데 정말 손석희 선수의 경기 일단은 가장 먼저 봐야 할 거 손석희 경기. 이렇게 경기를 하는 선수가 어디 있습니까? 솔직히 얘기해서 센터에다 게이트 막히고 거기다 로보티스까지 넣어가지고 이렇게 앞으로 들어오는 이런 선수가 없었기 때문에 이용호 선수가 이렇게 또 일격에 당한 것이 아닌가 싶고 배짱 한번 정말 두둑하는 손석희 최고예요. 자, 굉장한 모습을 보여주면서 공보에스가 먼저 케이트로서에게 1대0으로 앞서갑니다. 그것도 이영호가 등장했는데 말이죠. 손석희의 승리 1등 앞서가는 공무에이스 과연 두 번째 편 누가 등장했을지 저희는 잠시 후에 두 번째 세트로 다시 돌아오겠습니다.